Quick question. With that size and with everything moving at the same time, about how many hours do you feel like you work a week? It's kind of random, but there's a lot of things, seems like it's happening on your end.
Probably 40.
Is that because you feel like, because there's shop owners out there, right, that are putting way more time and, they're trying to grow, but they don't have anything situated. Is that because you have good middle management in place, or is it just you set the limits and this is max I do a week, or what?
We just actually started putting middle management in place. We're constantly improving, constantly redialing in our systems and processes, but I trust everybody on our team. I have a big trust for anyone I meet, actually. So if people know what their job responsibilities are, I kind of like give them the reins to let them run with it and do it. I don't need to micromanage and look over people constantly. So if they know what needs to be done, they get it done. I don't need to be working 1 million hours a week to make sure everything's getting done. And we've got a really great team. So everyone from the sales staff to graphic designers to production, we just have an amazing team, and everyone steps up, makes things happen, and everyone handles what they need to handle, and they're accountable for each area.
How did you hire those people? Like, how did you find really great people? Or did it take multiple tries of going through people to get the right ones?
Yeah, it was easier when we were smaller because, and maybe it's just because a numbers game, but it seemed like, as the culture evolves, it changes, and getting people to fit in with the culture, especially people that have been here for a long time, that have been here, maybe 5, 7, 10 years, and we've got that group of people, and then bringing someone new into the fold, they've got to fit in. It's got to be the right fit. They've got to feel good about it. We've got to feel good about it, and that's probably the hard part now is getting new people on board that are going to be a good fit for what we got going on and align with our mission and vision and our values that we have.
Gotcha. You're just putting middle management in place now. Would you have done that earlier? If you go back, or you say no now, like at kind of 5 million-ish is a good time, or would you say, yeah, we probably should have did it at 3 or 2 or what?
Yeah, I definitely would have did it earlier. So we're modeling a lot of our business on the EOS system, which is from the book Traction by Gino Wickman.
Uh-huh.
So, laying it out that way, before, we kind of had a, organizational chart, and it just didn't have those systems in it, and it was a lot for me as a CEO or general manager or whatever to kind of oversee 35 to 40 people.
Mm-hmm.
So now as we break it down with the middle management, and I think I've read in several books where it's like the cap out point is managing 7 to 10 people. After that, then there's some breaking points, and it kind of depends on the structure and what they're doing and how deep it gets. But once we just started implementing this literally in the last couple months, and I've already noticed differences of a lot of questions that used to come to me or used to come to our general manager can now go to the middle management and get those questions answered, and they can keep moving forward at a faster pace.
Is that like a team lead, like the darkroom as a lead, or this printing team as a leader?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Interesting.
So we're doing a screen printing lead, embroidery lead, and then there's an overall production manager.
Now, did you promote those from within, or did you find people outside? Because sometimes I find that people aren't suited to be a manager, right? Like it's a different skill set almost to help coach somebody than it is to actually do the work.
Yes, 100%. And we ran into that with one of the companies we acquired, where their middle management was set up, and the reason they got into that position was basically seniority. It was who was there the longest. We need some management. Okay, you've been working here the longest, like we're going to name you as the manager. And that doesn't work because they're a great worker, but they're not a good leader or a good team manager. So there are cases where it does work. In our case, it's worked out really well from within. One of our sales guys, John, who outside of work is a soccer coach, so he's got coaching experience in the sports world, and so he's always been a coach, knows how to rally a team, knows how to work in a team environment and do that. So he was a good fit to bump up into the middle management role once we developed that.